That time is 11 o'clock on this late Thursday night, January 11th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Thursday night, January 11th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock on this late Thursday night on our top story Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Thursday night is Trump provides protections for immigrants from countries. California mudslides, evacuation zones expanded as searches continue. President Trump posts a very good relationship with North Korean leader. House extends surveillance law, reject the new privacy safeguards. Walmart boosts starting pay and closing dozens of Sam's Clubs. Trump administration opens door to states imposing Medicaid work requirements. Why the State Department said those 5 Mexican states were unsafe for travel. Netherlands ambassador made mistakes, but State Department deputy declines to call anti-Muslim comments false. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange given Ecuadorian citizenship. Trump is expected to stop short of reimposing strict sanctions on Iran. Outrage over teacher's arrest leads to death threats to superintendent. Investigators are testing evidence for DNA in the killing of an Orange County man. Prosecutor launches probe of Missouri Governor Eric Grant following an extramarital revelation. Pelosi slams 5 white guys in negotiating immigrant deal. Walmart's Budget Day has one wage increases store closings. Fiat Cash will invest $1 million in Michigan plan to add 2,500 jobs. Oil dips away from levels that last seen in late 2014, but analysts say market supported. Don't drive certain ranges for and warns after Takata airbag death. Looking at the stocks, the Dow up 205.60 points to 25,574.73. SP 5 up 19.33 points to 27,67.56. And Nasdaq up 58.21 points to 72.11.78. Mars hides thick sheets of ice just below surface. After Zuma, SpaceX keeps the pace and preps for the next Falcon 9 launch. Ministers radar blast from a distant galaxy draw attention of alien hunters. Take a trip, fight the glorious Orion Nebula in this. Let's skip that. Nina messages mother who died after full-time notice is mourned by friends. Florida wants to remove virus excreting wild monkeys. California girl, 12 deaths from infection, misdiagnosed as flu, family said. He was 21 and fit. He tried to push right the foot and it killed him. 26 minutes ago in Andover in Massachusetts, that train versus the pedestrian at 185 Andover Street, one struck by a train, confirmed dead on arrival. Peter Chell Strawberries. $11:02 on this late Thursday night, and it's time now for a sport in London, England. Boston Celtics defeat the Philadelphia 76ers 114-103. Toronto Raptors over the Cleveland Cavaliers 133-99. LA Clippers leading the Sacramento Kings 59-51 with 3:20 left in the second quarter and 11:19 left in the second quarter. LA Lakers leading the San Antonio Spurs 20-15. And in NHL scores, Buffalo Sabres over the Columbus Blue Jackets 3-1 final. Carolina Hurricanes over the Washington Capitals 3-1, and Calgary Flames over the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-1. NFL investigator where leaders violated winning rule when they hired John Gruden. Le'Veon Bell says he considers sitting that retarded tag again in case Keenum is having an open breakout, but we should be surprised. Peter Channel News Time is 11:03 on this late Thursday night. It's time now for traffic and transit block. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBTA. Worcester Line train 5:35, 10:30 p.m. from Substation Shop at 5 minutes past between York and Worcester. Cable train 2:25, 9:20 p.m. from North Station to stop near Battle to do police activity right away. And the ferries are looking good. Okay, look at the doorways and byways of New England. Down in Rhode Island, 95 at the northbound side. It is slow around downtown Providence. Between Route 6 and Connector, Route 146, 95, 91 at the northbound side, Los Enfield, Connecticut. 291 on both ends backwind and Mass Pike in Springfield. 91 on both ends backwind, 57 in Springfield. Mass Pike eastbound side, Loso. For the Poots on the way into South Expressway. And Spotted Turnback at the northbound side. It is slow down around the Fort in Route 4 in Durham, New Hampshire. And every main turnback at the southbound side. It is slow around Gray, Maine. 93 on the northbound side. It is slow around Woodstock, New Hampshire. And southbound side is back to left for Kittery, New Hampshire. And Otherwise, looking good at 6-8, doing region and main trip back to the south outside. Little start to Gardner, Maine. Peter Trail, New Storm. At 95 at the south outside. Little Old Town, Maine. Peter Trail, New Storm is 11:04 on this late Thursday night. And it's time now for a weather report at the Calder Bay Weed. The 11th of January, which is winter, but it makes me feel like it's a stay in spring, as it's an unusually mild night on tap in the New England region. As take a look at the radar satellite loop, and it shows a line of rain showers stretching the line from Quebec all the way down for New York State, Pennsylvania, down to Eastern Ohio, down to Western Virginia, and then for Eastern Tennessee and Western North Carolina. And gonna take a look at the future cast. Looking at the future cast. And the storm rain's gonna start to pop up by about the overnight hours of tonight in southern New England, and then it'll continue to be shown throughout the morning commute, so you'll be fine. The heaviest band of rain right there will be around upstate New York and northern Pennsylvania by about 8 a.m. And then 10 a.m. we'll contend with some showers throughout New England with some heavy rain there in Vermont and upstate New York by about 10 a.m. And then it'll be in New Hampshire and Western Maine by about noontime, down for Albany, New York City by noontime, and then 2 o'clock will make its way toward Western Mass by about 2 p.m. And then heavy band rain showers will be from Portland all the way down for New York and Trenton by about 7 p.m. while seeing some sleet from Montreal all the way down for Columbus and east to Cincinnati and Frankfurt by about 7 o'clock. And it'll be the heaviest will be showers throughout the morning and the afternoon. Heaviest rain will be tomorrow night, 24 hours an hour. So it's going to be a taste of spring in New England tomorrow. And speaking of spring, look at those temperatures in southern New England. In the 40s throughout Metro region, with 50 in Plymouth, 52 in Marshfield, 50 in Falmouth. It's 49 in New Bedford, and it's 48 out in Meriden, while up in northern New England, its temperatures in the 40s and 50s throughout much of New England. Right now, it is 44 degrees, humidity at 96%, and the barometer at 3.23 inches falling soil in wind southwest at 2 miles an hour, 2.43. Okay, take a look at we are under a flood watch from tomorrow from 6 a.m. to Saturday afternoon, as heavy rain expected over spread region from west to east Friday after the evening. We continue in the times of the Saturday morning that's come out with rapid snow melt will result in possibly have some better rivers and stream flooded along with the potential for the isolated ice jam flooded. And heavy rain also come out with a snow clogged streams made. Also result in the potential for significant urban and street flooded. This has the potential to impact the Friday evening commute. A flood watch means that the potential flooded based on current forecast. You should monitor the later forecast to be alert for possible flooded waters as days listeners. Pro the flooded should be prepared to take action should flooded develop. And day 1 tonight, flood watch on Friday the early Saturday be a low amount of risk for strong winds, 45-55 miles an hour, especially at Cape Islands. And there will be a front for freezing rain Saturday across the northwestern portion of Massachusetts that may require wind and weather advisory. Areas of fog will continue to develop overnight, especially in the south coast across the interior Massachusetts and Connecticut. It remains uncertain whether or not the fog will become locally dense, but motorists traveling overnight in the early Friday morning should drive with extra caution. We prefer rapidly changing visibly over the short distances. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. For the night, areas of fog otherwise Cascade have about 46 degrees, southward about 6 miles an hour. For Friday, showers mainly after 10 a.m. Areas of fog either 61 degrees, southward about 8 to 6 miles Cascade. 43 miles an hour. Chest patients 1%. New spots between half and 3/4 inches possible for Friday night. Rain and possibly a thunderstorm. Some storms produce heavy rainfall. Widespread fog. Low at 52 degrees. And off about 9 to 11 miles Cascade. 31 miles an hour. Chest patients 1%. New spots between 1 and 2 inches possible for Saturday. Rain before 1 p.m., then a chance of freeze rain between 1 and 4 p.m., then a chance of freeze rain drizzle after 4 p.m. Widespread fog rain before 8 a.m., high near 53 degrees, and south about 8 to 11 miles gust, north in the afternoon, winds could gust size 22 miles an hour, chest pitches, 9% new percent between quarter and half an inch possible for Saturday night, a slight chance of snow before 1 a.m. Mostly cast about 10 above, north about 9 miles an hour. Chest pressure 20% for Sunday. Putty Sunday in the podcast about 23 about 11 degrees. Martin Luther King Day, Putty South got about 27 degrees. For Monday night, chest snow after 7 p.m. Mostly cast about 18 degrees and chest pressure 30%. For Tuesday, at chest snow, mostly cast about 33 but 19 degrees and chest pressure 50%. For Wednesday, at chest snow, Putty Sunday podcast about 30 about 11 degrees and chest pressure 30%. And for Thursday, mostly cast about 25 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news on this slate. Thursday night, January 11th, 2018 viewers. Hope you have a good night with a good Friday. And I'll see you tomorrow morning with more. You all have a good night.